Tony, dear Tony Khan, what you're doing and the road that you're heading down is going to lead AEW to an epic fail. Why are you putting so much effort into CM Punk over the current stars you have now in AEW? CM Punk is not there no more, bruh. You let him walk back into WWE. Guess what? He's back home now. He's over there. Tough shit. Get over it. You have to focus and invest in your current superstars that you spent so much money to get. You gave Mercedes Moné a $10 million contract. Okay, cool. Now what you going to do with her? What is up, YouTube? I'm back with another video and I'm back with another topic. Now, I was not gonna do this topic, but it is going out of control right now. I'm pretty sure you guys know what this topic is about based off of the title of this video. I don't usually talk about AEW because I've said in a previous video, I'm a part-time AEW watcher, so I don't watch all the time. I only watch like things that I want to tune into, like Swerve or Mercedes, who isn't doing anything right now. Sometimes Wardlow, sometimes MJF, but he's not there right now either. I've also seen a little bit of Will Ospreay, but you know, I haven't been tuning in weekly, but I've been definitely taking like a little bit of notice on YouTube as far as clips and everything. But I'm here today because I got word that this was going to happen. I think it was during WrestleMania weekend night 1. Tony Khan said he was going to release some footage of the altercation between CM Punk and Jack Perry. I think this was back in like September. Here's the thing. Competition is fine. Competition helps businesses. But at some point, you have got to act like a CEO. You have got to act like a boss. You got to take control of your roster. You, Tony Khan, who's in control, I can't even begin to understand what last night's show was. I tried to watch it fully through. I did. Now, I ended up doing it, but at the same time, it's like I was not interested. Tony Khan actually went through with it. He actually aired out the footage of the altercation between CM Punk and Jack Perry. My only thing is, what the fuck, bro? I understand you have to get the last word, and I understand what kind of boss you are now, if you even want to call yourself that. And you have EVPs that are just going along with this. You know, this company has proven that they don't have real authority in place, because what you ultimately did backfired on you. You didn't even pull in any more viewers than your average count. 819,000 views. You didn't even pull 1 million, and that was with the footage included in the show from promotion over the weekend. I'm trying to figure out what was the goal, because it was stated by Tony Khan, oh, this is part of the story. This is what doesn't get us invested in the story. What does that footage have to do with any of the stories you have going on in AEW? Please enlighten me, because I want to know too. Not only did that happen, but Will Ospreay mentioned indirectly Triple H. I don't understand. Like I said before, I don't understand what the goal was here. I don't understand what you wanted to accomplish with this footage. If it was for revenge, that's how you kill your fucking company. Doing shit like that will kill your company. Sometimes it's best to remain silent. Silence can have the most power out of any response ever. Sometimes silence should be your guide. But we've seen Tony Khan over the years, he doesn't know how to be silent. Anything WWE does that he feels is a shot towards AEW, it pisses him off. Do you know how many times AEW has thrown shots at WWE over the years? Do you know how many times Triple H was mentioned over the years in AEW? Why do you have to respond to every single remark that Triple H, CM Punk, or anybody makes in the other company. What they say in that company has nothing to do with what you have going on in AEW. Now, granted, I don't watch AEW. Like I said, I don't watch AEW on a regular. I tune in now here and there. I've seen its ups, I've seen its downs. I've seen the way MJF has carried this company. I've seen how good Jungle Boy was, aka Jack Perry now. I've seen it all, right? But when you have one of the most accomplished superstars in Swerve Strickland, formerly known as Isaiah Swerve Scott in WWE, getting ready to be crowned as the first Black African American champion, why are you overshadowing his moment? Why are you taking that away? Because me, I love shit like that. I love seeing my people break barriers. I love seeing, and Swerve deserves it because he didn't even get a chance in WWE. That's why I tune in specifically for him and a couple of others, because I want to see his journey. I've seen Swerve in NXT before the Hit Row was a thing. I've seen him in Hit Row. And I watched Vince call them up just for 2 weeks later for him to be released from the company. When I tell you I was depressed is not even the word. I was literally, like, I think I almost cried when I read that article that this man was released from WWE. When he came to AEW, I was relieved because I'm like, hey, he got a second chance. He could do a lot of good work in AEW, and he has. Outside of that little time span when him and Keith Lee were tagging, that was like one of the lowest points he had in AEW. But other than that, this man has been solid in AEW, and now he's about to win the AEW World Champion, the company's top prize. And you mean to tell me you want to overshadow that with CM Punk news? Bruh, I don't even know what to think right now, because if this is what you're doing on Swerve's journey to becoming AEW World Champion, what are you going to do with him as AEW Champion? Is he going to be an afterthought? What was the point? I just want to know what was the point of all this. Now, what was said as well? What was said, I think it was earlier today. Tony Khan and whoever is on his staffing team said, oh, we expected this to happen. We expected the backlash of last night's episode. Oh, really? Really? Let me tell you why. That's a load of bullshit. Let me tell you why. Because you didn't expect this reaction to happen. You didn't expect your crowd last night to chant CM Punk towards the end of the show, and that shit backfired on you because you assumed that the crowd was going to be on your side and it was going to welcome Jack Perry in. But that shit turned out the way you didn't want it to turn out. So now you're trying to say we expected this. Do you think we're in fucking kindergarten? You didn't expect this. You didn't expect this. You didn't expect this at all. That shit blew up in your face, and now you're trying to create a narrative that you expected this. Yeah, okay. As a pro wrestling fan, I enjoy competition because it makes the opposing company better, right? I will give AEW this. If it wasn't for them, WWE may have not been better. Because there was sources came out, I think, a year ago, to where it was revealed that even Vince was asking Daniel Bryan, I believe it was. I don't know if it was Daniel Bryan. Somebody correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Asked Daniel Bryan, what are we doing wrong that AEW is doing right? Vince literally asked him that. So that proved that AEW was a contributing factor to WWE's progression, and I can appreciate them for that. But when you have this vengeful vendetta to get back at CM Punk that could harm your show, you know what you're doing, right? You are actively killing your company, and you don't care anything about it. Because now you're only quoting, oh, we were up 26% from this show and 17% from this show. I don't give a damn what you were up for. How long can you keep that up? Because you only have one footage. You only have one. And that was for a ratings ploy. What do you have next? How are you going to keep the interest for the next week's show? You don't think long term, Tony. You're thinking like a little child. I got home from work and all I was seeing down my timeline was, oh my God, what the fuck is going on with AEW? They actually aired the footage. They actually aired this. They did that. And I was like, man, this dude actually did it. He actually did it. He actively did it. And all I could think to myself was, bro, why? Like, why did it need to happen? WWE is doing really good right now, right? Off of a very good WrestleMania, possibly the best WrestleMania of the decade, the past 2 decades. I don't understand why you have to go to such. AEW has proven that they can go really, really low. Sometimes it can be good for your company, sometimes it cannot. This instance was not good for that company. This instance was poison to the company. Tony Khan acts like, because he's a CEO, everything he does is right. You actively did not de-escalate the situation that was happening between your superstars when CM Punk was there. You didn't de-escalate anything. You let shit build up and get worse. You want to wait all the way up until April of 2024 to release some footage that you could have released when it happened, or a day after it happened, or the show after the week it happened. See, a pet peeve of mine, if you don't know anything about me, I don't like my time being wasted. I hate feeling like my time's been wasted. And when I watch the AEW show, I feel like I wasted my time. I actually edited 3 YouTube videos. 3 YouTube videos the night prior. That's me feeling productive and me not wasting time, because I enjoy doing that. But me sitting through a show that was focused around fucking footage of a guy who's not in your company was a waste of my time. Because why are you even focusing on CM Punk when you have an athlete like Swerve Strickland? We have an athlete like Mercedes who's sitting backstage not doing jack shit right now. Mercedes is backstage doing interviews. She's either on commentary, she's doing an in-ring promo, but she's not wrestling. And you don't have her wrestling until the end of May. And based off what I've seen with the women, the women's division has not even sniffed change yet. Because when I seen Mercedes walk in, I was thinking, oh, she's going to bring it. She's going to bring the heat to the AEW women's division. But you haven't even let people see what she could do in that ring, because you want to focus on CM Punk. You want to put all your time into what WWE is doing. You want to put your time into CM Punk, so when you can't even build up Mercedes Moné to the person I know she was as Sasha Banks in the WWE. See, this is why I was also saying Sasha was signed to the wrong company. But hey, I'm going to give it time, because it's only been a little over a month. So I'm going to give it till May. I'm going to give it to after she wrestles. Because I am a big fan of Sasha, aka Mercedes. I'm a fan of her. So I'm going to give her time. And I'm going to see what Tony Khan does with her. But I am not confident in Tony Khan at all. I've been saying this ever since Mercedes even entertained the idea of going to AEW. I am not confident that Tony Khan's going to book her correctly. I'm not confident at all. I'm not confident. But the fact that Tony Khan deliberately went on to post some footage of something that happened 8 months ago. You're not acting like a CEO, bro. You're not acting like a CEO. I understand you want AEW to be number 1. I understand that. And AEW has had its moments to where I thought it was going to be number 1. But now you have Triple H in charge of WWE, who's by far one of the best bookers I've seen. But when you You can't keep stooping to low depths like this. And I understand WWE took a few jabs at the press conference after WrestleMania. But how many, like I said before, how many jabs have you guys taken towards WWE? Plenty. This is what AEW needs to do. AEW needs to learn what the fuck storytelling is, long-term storytelling. They need a boss, an actual CEO, not a kid, not a mark, not a wrestling fan who responds to every little thing that gets thrown his way, that goes on Twitter and check comments all the time and try to respond to comments to prove why AEW is superior, why he's right. You don't need that. You need an actual boss, right? Tony Khan has proven that he's incapable of being a boss. He can't be a boss. Storytelling, being a boss, and you need to prioritize your superstars over beef. Your superstars are the stars of that show, man. They're the star of that show. Why are you putting so much effort into CM Punk over the current stars you have now in AEW? CM Punk is not there no more, bro. You let him walk back into WWE. Guess what? He's back home now. He's over there. Tough shit. Get over it. You have to focus and invest in your current superstars that you spend so much money to get. You gave Mercedes Moné a $10 million contract. Okay, cool. Now what you gonna do with her? You gave her money. Okay, that's cool. She's paid. Bet, say less. But what are you gonna do to make her more of a star than she was in WWE? Because right now I choose Sasha Banks over Mercedes Moné. I do. But at the end of the day, Tony, dear Tony Khan, what you're doing and the road that you're heading down is going to lead AEW to an epic fail. It already failed last night. But what you're doing, if you continue to do this long term, then your company, AEW as you know it, will cease to exist. Morale backstage has taken a fall. I mean, I'm assuming it would because people were saying that they were against doing all this shit. Some sources say that they actually weren't. Which one is it? We don't know. We're just the audience. But either way it goes, Tony Khan's the one who did it. Tony Khan's the one who actually books everything. He approves everything. He denies everything. It's all on Tony Khan. He's the CEO. He doesn't act like one, but he has the title of CEO. I feel like this company took a downfall once Cody Rhodes left. It had some hope when CM Punk came, but you could just feel the change. Like, it's not the same. And MJF isn't there. MJF can't help this shit out. You know, it's a dark time for AEW right now. And like I said, the road that they're heading down, their company will cease to exist. But this is just my 2 cents of it all. This is just how I feel. But I just want to speak on it because it's been all down my timeline, and I feel like I just wasted my time watching AEW. But yeah, let's just hope that next week is better. I mean, I won't watch the full show, but I'll watch the highlights on YouTube and I'll see reviews to see if it was good. But yeah, just guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. Definitely hit the notification bell on this channel. I will have a SmackDown review this Friday. Well, I'm gonna actually post it Saturday because I post my reviews the day after, because I have to record on the day after the show, and then I don't go live, so I'm gonna just post it after Friday. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys have a good day, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.